Yeah, my talk. I'm living together with a flatmate, and my flatmate suffers from depression. It's the first time for me to be this close to someone with a depression, and it's actually strange to be the first time. If you look at the numbers, over 500,000 people of working age in the Netherlands suffer from a depression yearly. Over 500,000. That means that every single one in the room here probably knows someone. If you don't know one, you probably still know someone, but they're probably not comfortable talking about it. For myself, to better understand some of the interactions I have with him, some of the reactions he gives to a certain situation, I started writing down some things. I felt like a scientist. I felt like I was logging his life. It didn't feel comfortable. So I decided I need to do something with it. It needs to have a goal. That goal is the thing I'm going to show you in a second. I made a small performance out of it. I'm a summer camp coach, and I did a performance at summer camp to start a discussion with the teenagers about feeling depressed and seeking for help. There's multiple interpretations to the event that will unfold in a moment. So up to you to decide if they're in chronological order, what the time span in total is, and if they even actually happened, or just inside his mind. There's a mosquito in my room. I read that only the female mosquitoes make the buzzing sound. If I hit it, does that mean that I actually hit a woman? Because in that case, I better let it be. It's dark, and I'm lying in my bed. I'm staring at the ceiling, as I can't really sleep. I look sideways to my alarm clock. I'm actually making the ticking noise, because it's a digital clock. It's not even 2 o'clock yet. 1:57 to be precise. I close my eyes, hoping to fake my sleep, even though I know faking my sleep won't make me fall asleep sooner. I wake up from a daydream. I look around, I see some half-familiar faces. Some surprised, others smiling. Or is she? What if she's laughing at me? How can I even tell the difference? I'm walking the bridge on my way home from work. In the distance, I see the old lady from down the street. She already laughs and nods at me. I need to nod back, but it needs to be precisely right. If I'm not too enthusiastic, it's like opening the conversation. And I really don't feel like talking to people right now. If I'm not too subtle, she thinks I missed it. And then she'll probably say hello, and I also need to have a conversation. Okay, I've got this. I wait 2 more steps, and then I give her the nod. A firm, quick nod. I practiced it in the mirror, so I think I got it right. I quickly look away, down the water, besides the bridge. As I look away, I see the corner of her mouth curl up. I think I nailed the nod. The water's pretty deep and dark down here. I grab the railing and pull myself closer. If you drop down here, would your body survive the impact? And even if it would, there's quite a strong current over here. I don't know if that was...
Simon?
A colleague says my name. There's a certain tone in his voice. It's probably the 3rd or 4th time he said my name. I'm sorry, man. I was thinking. I look up in the meeting room. There's a PowerPoint. There's some financial numbers up there. What are you even doing here? Last weekend, I was at home looking at the clothesline, watching my clothes dry, staring at them, hoping they would fold themselves. Needless to say, they didn't. I really dislike this job. What do I even contribute over here? Would my colleagues miss me if I wouldn't show up in the morning? Would anybody even miss me? Bzz, bzz. My phone. Most people don't even notice me around here, so I think I can get away with doing a quick peek under the table.
Enjoy your workday, pal.
It's Jordann, my flatmate. He often leaves in a hurry. Sometimes I think he doesn't even notice me then. Which I understand. He has quite a full agenda. So it's okay. I'm eating my cereals, breakfast at the dinner table. Jordann passes behind me because he needs to get something off the shelf. I'm probably in the way. Why am I sitting on this side on the table? How stupid of me to not take it into account. I cram myself up against the table, trying to make me as small as humanly possible, so he can pass again on his way back. Why are you sitting cramped up like that? That doesn't really look comfortable, I hear him say as he passes. I feel even more stupid right now. Why did I worry about something so silly, so trivial? I stare at my cereal, hoping I don't have to make eye contact. There's a mosquito in my room. I read somewhere that only the female mosquitoes do the buzzing. If I hit it now, would that mean that I've hit a woman? Maybe I should just let it be. I'm lying in my bed, and it's dark. I'm staring at the ceiling, as I can't sleep. I'm looking sideways to my alarm clock. I'm making the sound again, as it's a digital clock. It's been 2 o'clock now. 2:06 to be precise. I close my eyes, hoping to fake my sleep, even though I know it won't make me fall asleep anytime sooner. Contrary to what Hollywood or general media makes us believe, not everyone with a depression walks around with suicidal thoughts all day. A lot of it is happening in the mind. It's about having doubt about your self-worth, having thoughts that lower your self-esteem. It's about being anxious about everyday trivial things. They don't only have negative emotions. A lot of the times, they don't have emotions at all. It's more flat. Feelings like feeling empty inside or waking up tired are much more common. What I found really powerful about my flatmate is that he found the courage to talk about it. Talk about it with people dear to him, like his parents and luckily me. Courage to talk about it with a professional who's helping him. I think it's important that he does that, because it helps him break some of the thought patterns that are quite ingrained in the way he sees the world, the way he sees himself. It's important for him to break free from those thoughts, because they do him great injustice. It's thoughts like thinking that nobody cares about him. Thoughts like thinking he's not enough or he's a burden to other people. If you recognize some of these things yourself, I hope you feel secure enough and can find the courage to talk about it. If you know someone in your environment who suffers from a mental disorder, I hope you can approach them with an open mind and do whatever in your power to make them feel secure enough to talk about it. It's not your job to save them, but I do think it's your plight to support them. Thank you.